and welcome back to our What's Happening Now segment, the segment of our YouTube series where I love to talk about the current events and people, where we love to look at what's happening in their lives to see what we can learn from them and how we can live our lives to not make those same mistakes. In this video, I want to talk about Brandi Mallory. I'm not saying she made any mistakes, but if you've watched Extreme Weight Loss, you are probably rooting for her. She started at 329 pounds and she lost 151 pounds. So by the time she was done with the show, she was sub 180. She was happy with where she was. You know that after she did have some loose skin situation. Some of you have loose skin from having children, but for her, it was loose skin from the weight loss. But what a beautiful soul. If you watch the video, her smile just shone and she just light up any room. And I just love watching her, loved her struggle. And she was still doing her thing in Georgia. She was doing makeup, you know, she was a freelance makeup artist. And she even danced. If you went to her page and you see her dance, you see her enjoying life. But unfortunately, she did pass away after she grabbed dinner at a Chipotle. She passed away in her car in the parking lot. She was only 40 years old. You know, for a lot of us, we're like, oh, we're given 70 years. But for many of us, we have to live our lives in the now because you never know when it's your time. There are only two appointments that we must meet in life, your birth and your death. You can mess with the other things in between, but those appointments you must meet. And we don't know when they're coming. And just like a thief in the night, Brandi is no longer with us. You know, I love to learn every time from these things. I'm like, what can I learn? How can I implement it in my life? How can I make sure that I honor this person who came into my life for that period, whether it be a season or my entire lifetime? What can I learn from them? And from Brandi, Miss Mallory, in my job as an estate planning attorney, I wonder these things. I'm like, she poured out her entire life in what she was doing, and now she's passed away. What about her legacy? What about your legacy? What legacy did you leave, and will your legacy continue after you do? And so when I think about Brandi, I said, does she have an estate plan? What's going to happen to her platform? Did she have a will? What about her likeness? All of those things. Who is going to be in charge of that to make sure that she stands in good light and that no one misappropriate her image or her likeness, you name it? For Mallory, I didn't see where she had a husband. From following her, I didn't see where she had any children. And so if her mom and dad are still alive, they would share her estate. Is this something that you would want? Will they do the right thing by her? And that's one of the things every day I tell the people in my family, my friends, everyone I meet, make sure you have an estate plan, especially if you're a public figure. You're not just leaving money. You're not just leaving things. You're leaving who you are. You're leaving your legacy, and you want to make sure that the right person has that in their hands. Get an estate plan. My name is Megan Truick, director here for our estate planning department at the Law Office of Bryan Fagan. And if you like this video, please comment. If you want to read more, if you want to watch more, go ahead, click this link, follow us on YouTube, subscribe so you can get more of these videos right as they hit fresh off the press. Thank you. Hello, thank you for watching our video. And because you made it to the end of that video, we're offering you our new estate planning handbook. This is a wonderful tool and I'm sure you like it. Go ahead, download the link and let's get learning together.